So the next level is level 4, which is level blue. In level blue, it's all about civilization merging, right? So it was previously red was about the self. Now level 4 is about the community, right? You sacrifice yourself for other through tradition, through the law, through through obedience. This is a lot of again, we go back to good and evil, right? There's a strong belief in God and an absolute truth, right? It's like there is only one truth. There is only one truth. A lot of religious people are like this. They're like, I respect all religions, but my religion is the best one. Because we have the absolute truth. We have the absolute truth. There is only one truth, and I have the truth. Other people are wrong. Not me. Not me. Oh, hey, like, one thing that's crazy is that people are like, well, traditional food, like the Mexican culture isn't really, about fit food. It's not really healthy food. And I'm like, okay, but what do you want? Do you want to be fit and healthy or not? Well, then stop going in that traditional matter, right? You got to break tradition in order to get what you want in life. Especially in the stage that I'm at, you'll probably begin to understand at which stage I'm at. At the same thing though, we are a little bit of all of them. Just to be clear, we're a little bit of all of them. Your culture is the only good one. Yeah, there's people that are like, yeah, like they don't want to explore other cultures because they're like, my culture is the best one. Or you see whenever new cultures move into countries and cities, people freak the fuck out. People freak out. They're like, yeah, those fucking Pakis, mate. Those fucking Pakis. Open up the shops. With the fucking dark skin. I don't even know how to fucking do their accent, but like that's what happened a lot in England after the end of the coal mines. There was a lot of like lack of jobs, and there was a lot of Pakistanis who weren't working in the coal mines, who had businesses, and they were thriving, and there was just like this hate for the culture. So yeah, the world is either black and white. It's black and white. You know what I mean? There's no gray area, like I said previously. There's rigid ideas, right? It's this and it's this only. Like, let's say masculinity. Oh, you have your hair in a man bun? That's gay. Because that's what women do. Oh, you have an earring? That's gay. Because that's what women do. There's the things that men do, and there's the things that women do. And if the man does the things that the woman does, well then that makes him gay. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. There's a lot of sacrifice for all this, but it's still appreciated. But at the same time, this sacrificing for others isn't necessarily the sacrifice that's like the best sacrifice. It's like mothers that stay with their with their beating husband, because traditionally you do not divorce, right? So I'm sacrificing my well-being for the sake of tradition. At the same time, I'm also sacrificing because we're gonna stick to it. We're gonna stick in this for the kids, type of shit, right? One other thing, traditionally, therapy is not a traditional. Having a personal coach, a life coach, a business coach, that's not traditional. You need to break tradition. You need to break tradition. I break tradition all the fucking time. Look at me, just look at me. I don't fit in whenever I go to Mexico, that's for sure. Especially in the small areas. God damn, I've seen myself. They dislike those who question. Don't ask questions. Stop asking all these questions. It says it in the Bible. It says it in the Quran. It says it in the Torah. Why are you asking these questions? Just do your hair like that. Just dress like that. It says it in the Bible. Don't question. What do you mean? Why do you want to know about the evolution? It says it in the Bible. It says we came from Adam and Eve. No, we didn't come from the monkeys. Shut the fuck up. Like, stop asking all these stupid questions. You ever get some of those? Yeah, like I said, the examples of this are the Islamic world, the Amish, Christianity, Zen Buddhism, surprisingly. Surprised you with that one, didn't I? Because Zen Buddhism is like a very extremely strict way of doing Buddhism. It's like, wake up at this time, pray at this exact same time, do this at this exact same time, right? Now, I also do want to, let me read through all my notes real quick. It's a hierarchical religion helps sustain society. Right? So the thing is, you can't say that most people are consciously evolved. Most people are in the, there's a big portion of people in the blue, in the red, in the purple, in the beige. See, the thing is, those people, they need that hierarchy, because it helps them understand and get into like a flow and get into an understanding. To give you like some sort of other example is like, for fitness, when you first begin, you have to be very strict on yourself. What you're eating, what you're not eating, right? You can say counting calories, counting your reps, counting how long you stretch, having a system, all of that is super, how long you're going to work out, how much water you're measuring it, all of that is like super important, right? And then that way you'll be able to get what you want, right? But then, once you've been doing it for a while, you don't need to do none of that anymore. Because your body and your mind have already memorized it. So you're just like, it just becomes a habit. I'm gonna stretch for this long, I'm gonna do these many sets. I don't go into the workout thinking, like planning out my whole workout, because I have like years worth of knowledge in my head. Right? I don't think about my food anymore. I just make what I was going to make and I just eat that. Right? Because I've already built the habits. Right? So, blue at the same time is also about learning to build habits. That helps a lot of people with establishing boundaries. Right? But at the same time, these boundaries can be very, very strict. And if you stay stuck in the blue stage, you're going to feel constricted eventually, because you're not going to have freedom.